Alright, this is an axe handle review about the 3 axe handles I ordered from the Beaver Tooth Handle Company at www.beaver-tooth.com. Ordered 3 handles, a 36-inch bent handle, a 36-inch straight handle, and a 19-inch house axe handle. Beaver Tooth have basically 3 grades of handles. They have multiple more grades, but basically 3 grades. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 1s are basically ideal handles, like this 36-inch bent handle you can see here. Number 2s are seconds, I guess. They have small blemishes. The grain may not be in the correct orientation. They may have a dirty spot on them. They may have, heartwood, something. Then their number 3s, their blemishes are basically their lowest grade. These have defects that could render the handle inoperable or useless. I'm sorry, but their Beaver Tooth's number 3s, their blemishes, their lowest grade, are miles above what you are going to find at any other store. Big box store, like the orange or the blue store, or even here locally. I've gotten handles from a couple of the Amish tool stores, hardware stores, and these handles from Beaver Tooth are much better. Here is the 36-inch straight. You can tell it's a straight handle, and then here's a 19-inch house axe handle. Now, with the 36-inch bent, here is a picture of the end with a little bit of Photoshop magic, and this is the ideal direction of grain that you want. So when you're looking at the side of the axe, you see these sweeping grain lines forming U's and V's and valleys, and when you're looking at the back or the front of the handle, you're seeing lots of straight lines going from the butt to the head of the handle. Here is the 36-inch straight, and as you can tell on the butt, that the grain is not going in the ideal direction. The grain should be going this way, but it is going at almost a 90-degree angle to it. That does not mean that this axe is any better or worse. Just means that the grain is going in a different direction. Ideally, you want the grain going like the first handle, like the bent handle. That gives you a better chance of having a better handle. But each piece of wood is different. Each tree is different. And here is the 19-inch house axe. You can see this, you can see the grain on this one so beautifully by itself. I did not do any touch-up on this picture. This is some of the most beautiful grain by itself. This is something that I'm gonna have to find a special head to put on this little bugger. But this house axe handle has perfect grain almost. And look at the back of it, goes straight. Look at the butt end of it. You can see the blemish on it. That makes it a number 3. But you can see the grain lines. They are going in the correct orientation for a handle that has a better chance of being a better handle. That does, every tree is different. Every piece of wood is different. You may have grain that goes in this direction and that handle snap off the first time you use it. Probably won't, If it does, you're probably using it incorrectly. But now here are pictures of the shoulders and the head of the handle, so that these are so meaty. There is so much material left there. You will get a perfect fit if you know what you're doing. You will pull out, you will need to pull out knives, you will need to pull out spoke shaves, you will need to pull out sandpaper, rasps, whatever you have, you will need to pull it out because you will need to adjust uh, the size of this uh, so you can get a perfect fit. There is no way that they can make a handle that will fit the head of your axe perfectly. Can't do it. But every axe handle that I got came with a wooden wedge and a metal wedge, and they included one with all of them. Uh, Even the blemish handle had one, so it's not a bad deal. Here is the bent handle on my 4.5 pound head. If you're unsure of how to hang a axe head, please go look up Buckin Billy Ray's videos. I'll have a link in the description for at least one or two of his videos on how to hang an axe head. But he gives a great wealth of information, along with being incredibly entertaining and what seems to be a general all-around great guy. So go check him out. Even if you know how to hang an axe head, and go check him out. He is a goofy shit. I will say that he is one goofy son of a bitch, and by God, I appreciate that. I do not take people very seriously. There's very little reason to. So I will have links in the description for Beaver Tooth, for Buckin Billy Ray, and I will see y'all next time I get something to review, which should be the guitar crate for December, and you will enjoy that. That is gorgeous.